everyone. Today, I'd like to explore a topic that touches all of our lives, whether we realize it or not: the power of seduction. Not just in romantic contexts, but in business, social dynamics, and leadership. We'll be discussing Robert Greene's book, The Art of Seduction. When you hear the word seduction, you might immediately think of romance or sexuality. But Greene's concept is broader. Seduction is really about capturing attention, influencing behavior, and creating meaningful connections in ways that are psychologically compelling. 1. What seduction really means? Seduction isn't merely about attractiveness or charm. It's a subtle art of drawing people toward you naturally. Successful people often master this skill to achieve influence in negotiations, politics, creative industries, and everyday interactions. Greene studied historical figures, literature, and cultural examples to codify the laws of seduction. In essence, seduction is the ability to move others emotionally, gently guiding their decisions and actions. It's a skill anyone can learn and apply thoughtfully. 2. Why study seduction? You might wonder, isn't learning about seduction manipulative? It could be, but the key is intention. Understanding seduction is also about protecting yourself from being manipulated. We're constantly exposed to unseen psychological influence through advertising, social media, colleagues, and friends. Without awareness, our choices can be subtly shaped without our conscious consent. By learning the principles of seduction, we gain the ability to read others' motivations, the power to protect our own will, the skill to build the relationships we truly want. Seduction, then, is not a tool for exploiting others. It's a way to live life more freely and effectively. 3. Types of seducers. Greene identifies several archetypes of seducers. Let's explore the four most prominent types. A. The charismatic. Charismatic seducers draw people in with confidence and a compelling presence. Simply being around them feels magnetic. Historical examples include Napoleon and Marilyn Monroe. Their charm wasn't about power or skill alone, it was about how people naturally wanted to be near them. Psychologically, charismatic individuals trigger a desire to emulate. Others want to reflect their energy and style, and this creates a subtle but powerful influence. Charismatics also combine attention-grabbing presence with trustworthiness, making their influence feel effortless and natural. B. The mysterious. Mysterious seducers capture attention through intrigue and ambiguity. By revealing only part of themselves, they invite curiosity, and people naturally want to learn more. Historical examples include certain royal figures and artists who carefully curated how much of themselves they revealed. Psychologically, mystery taps into our love for the unknown. Uncertainty activates the brain, keeping people engaged and attentive for longer periods. Even in modern business, leaving some questions unanswered or hinting at possibilities can maintain interest and influence over time. The mysterious seducer doesn't push or coerce. They draw attention through suggestion and imagination. C. The elegant and confident. These seducers attract through grace, poise, and presence. They inspire confidence and put others at ease while subtly guiding their perceptions. For example, in a meeting or presentation, a poised individual commands attention simply through their demeanor. Psychologically, confidence creates a sense of security, making others more willing to listen, trust, and follow. Successful people extend this type into daily life. Their clothing, gestures, tone, and timing all work together to unconsciously influence those around them. Charm, then, is not just physical appearance, it's the coherence of one's actions, words, and presence. D. The passionate. Passionate seducers captivate through intense emotion and enthusiasm. Artists, activists, and public speakers often exemplify this type. Their energy is contagious, drawing others into their vision. Psychologically, humans are wired to resonate with strong emotion. When a passionate person expresses their beliefs or goals fervently, others naturally align themselves with that energy. Entrepreneurs and social leaders often use passion to gather support, inspiring action and loyalty. Passion is direct, immediate, and powerfully influential, moving people more quickly than logic or reason alone. 4. The psychology behind seduction. Seduction works because it taps into emotional needs, desires, and curiosity. Greene studied historical seducers and identified patterns, stimulating desire, recognizing gaps and vulnerabilities, shaping perceptions and imagery. Success isn't about being superficially attractive. It's about understanding what drives others and guiding their responses. 5. Using seduction ethically. Greene emphasizes, seduction is not for exploiting others. It's a tool to protect yourself and achieve your goals. Practically, this can be applied to capturing attention in meetings or negotiations, building meaningful networks, influencing teams or communities positively. The key is to remain authentic while providing an experience that resonates with others. Natural influence arises when people feel drawn, not pressured. That's the essence of successful seduction. 6. Modern applications. In today's world of social media and constant digital interaction, seduction is more pervasive than ever. Marketing campaigns, influencers, and social leaders all rely on subtle psychological influence. Understanding these principles is essential to both effectively influencing others and avoiding being manipulated. 7. Conclusion. Greene writes, charm is not a weapon, it's a tool. Used wisely, it builds relationships and allows you to navigate life with freedom. Studying seduction is not inherently unethical. In fact, ignorance can leave you vulnerable. Our goal is to understand psychological influence and maintain control over our own lives. The Art of Seduction offers insights not just for romance, but for business, leadership, and social influence. By learning these principles, you can preserve your authenticity while expanding your impact and freedom. Thank you.